I don't know what time it is. Let's talk about it.
Uh-oh. Y'all get ready. Just 7 months. Let's go. I ain't do Vlad no more. We couldn't come up with a agreement. He didn't want to pay me. I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He didn't want to pay me, so I think I'm gonna make more money doing it this way. And I'm editing my interview now.
Everything's expensive. Our culture is more expensive now. So it's like, for you guys eating off the culture, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Okay, prices done went up. Things change.
Might have to drop a dime on this.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all know how we do. Always pushing health, wealth, better understand the self. So check this out in this video, y'all. We're going over to Vlad TV and Boosie. I was excited about hearing this, that, Vlad, Boosie, decided to do his own thing and not going on Vlad TV. I just don't like the vulture. I don't like all the culture vulture, Adam 22 and Vlad TV. I don't like, the court systems, how that all has to do with people getting locked up, And I don't know if they, the feds or not. I don't know any paperwork, but it just seems like they're like not good for the culture, okay, in my opinion. Some people still got relationships with them that's in the industry. I don't really look at it no type of way because, we pretty much on the grassroots, but I just don't see, I kind of see still a manipulation going on there with the culture, in my opinion, But he did an interview responding. Vlad TV did an interview responding to Boosie with what Boosie said, and he picked 1090 Jake. Now, I thought 1090 Jake was an interesting person to have just because 1090 Jake is he's not good in the culture as well. So it's like, why do Vlad TV, it's like they all align themselves up together. 1090 Jake, Adam 22. So it just it gives me the vibes of stay away from these guys. But he did an interview with 1090 Jake. And, they asked him about the money. Now, I would play some of his video on here, but I'm not going to do it because they normally, Vlad TV don't play by, playing his videos. He got a audio and visual lock. But they spoke about the finances, and Vlad TV swore he would have never talked about it if Boosie didn't bring it up. But he spoke about how he was paying Boosie an average around $25,000 a show. But he mentioned at first Boosie was just doing them for free. Off the muscle. Just he was giving them for free, but they started going viral. So he set up, a performance pay. So that was the biggest thing that, I got from that, bro, the man was giving them to you off the house at the beginning. Now, in his interview, he did reveal that he paid 6ix9ine the most he ever did on the interview. And he said because he got like 20 million views. And this is the point that we see on my channel. We got to gatekeep our culture because these people get in and they kind of dictate how much we making in our culture. So it's like we supposed to be the one that's setting those rules. And if the numbers is what he's saying, he made it make sense. But I think it's more to that. And yeah, he paid 6ix9ine more money than he paid Boosie, but we're tired of these cosplayers and these tethers coming into our industries. And like I seen a video that 6ix9ine did, and he was talking about like the rats, and he was talking about black people. He's talking about like all these people, the police, the hypocrites. And it's like, who gave you the cosign to be speaking in our culture like this? You know? So it's like a lot of people just feel like they can just get in our culture and disrespect the people. And just because, even if they wrong with us, like, why are you here doing all of this, saying all of this? And that's really reason why, you know, I can't stand all of this tetherism that go on in the industry. It's annoying. But Vlad TV is pretty much telling Boosie like, hey, you finna see how this content creation works. You're gonna have your own channel, and you're gonna see, you know, paying somebody $25,000 is good. And I think that Boosie is doing the right thing. It's like if somebody would pay you $25,000, and it was a good marketing play that he doing with Vlad TV, that he's saying, oh, I'm not going on Vlad TV no more. Vlad TV had to respond. It's just going to bring traction. I don't think Boosie is going to be worried about, I think he can get to those numbers. You know, he got a good enough following of people that's probably going to support him as soon as when he drop it. You know, probably even some haters. He got enough haters that's going to, you know, listen to the video. So all I'm saying is, all of those people that probably would have watched it on Vlad right now, if he drops something, those still same people is probably gonna watch it. We got the sauce. It's not Vlad. They're coming for the people. You know, our lineage and our culture of people that they want to hear. You know, he does ask good questions and stuff, but they still coming for us. You know, we got people that can ask those same questions, and this is a time where we're trying to keep the dollars in our community. So, you know, we are pushing more of our people to, you know, spend more with us, make sure we capitalizing on all the money in our culture. Because you got culture vultures out here for real. They don't have a culture that nobody else can make money off of, so they got a vulture off of everybody else's culture. Or not everybody else's, our culture that is the culture. So Vlad TV, in my opinion, I think he's still in the get along, go along. You know, he's still in that little gang, but I never, you know, I put a video in saying that, you know, FBA cancels Vlad. I forgot what it was that he did. It was some situation that he went on. But I was upset at, I ain't gonna say upset. I was disappointed that Boosie and Tariq Nasheed was going on there, but I understand, like I seen the Vlad TV interview, you know, he was, when Boosie first started years ago, he was in there. So I get it. A lot of these guys knew Vlad when he was, you know what I mean? He was coming up, you know, when he was solid. But I just feel like some of the content he put out and how he portrays people, it don't, you know, it's just not my liking. But he do a good job of using hot names. I gotta give him his credit for that. He using people names, you know, FBAs that's established, and he pushes his content. But I like what Boosie is doing, and I think we need to watch out and see where our money is going. And it do need to be probably like a little FBA tax. We're gonna have to start taxing a little bit more on people that come from outside. You know, y'all gonna have to pay a little bit more now for this culture. Everything else is an increase in price. We need a little bit more, man. Y'all, you know, everything's expensive. Our culture is more expensive now. So it's like, for you guys eating off the culture, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive. Okay, prices done went up. Things change. Okay, if not, pass the baton to one of our FBA brothers and let us get in the game. But you're going to have to start taking less money because, you know, it's just more, the culture is more expensive right now. We got to let Vlad TV, Adam 22, all them guys know, like, look, man, anybody FBA, man, prices done went up. Yeah, it's that's what it is right now. But I don't know what y'all think, man, about this. I will catch y'all in the next video. Yeah, I am going live. Y'all know we go live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
A community must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax spaces for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.